During my time in high school, a lot of sculptures in museums didn't look like me, and I didn't really like that. So I decided to make work that looked like my family. I also wanted us to see ourselves in these places where we didn't feel invited. Like, I would go to the museum and I would see pieces that didn't look like me, and I didn't feel welcome or seen as a child. Now when I create sculpture work and kids resonate with it, that's such a treat to me, because it's like you're seeing yourself in spaces where they didn't make the space for us. One time I showed work at the Walters Museum in Baltimore, and I was showing it in the Renaissance section of the museum. And obviously there's a lot of white art, but there was one sculpture in there and it was of a black slave. And I was like, okay, cool. Now the curator was like, okay, yeah, we're gonna try to like dismantle all this. She's actually a white woman. She's like, we're gonna dismantle all this. I wanna have your grill sculpture in this room. I feel like that would challenge the artwork around it. And I was like, love that. Let's do it, let's do it. And I got so many photos from teachers, parents with their children next to this big grill sculpture, right? And I loved it because I'm like, these kids are happy. Like, they're like, that looks like my uncle, that looks like my dad. The familiarity is such a beautiful thing to witness, right? Because essentially I do make the work for myself, but I also want us to feel seen in it as well. People did not like my grill series, i.e. people in school didn't like my grill series, which was fine, but I still did it. I did 3 more. And I kept making them and I kept making them, and I started making them in different ways. And then people started to enjoy it. In the world of art for Black women, sometimes we can just be unseen. I don't even think it's a misunderstanding, because if you're misunderstood, you're still seen. A lot of people can look at me and be like, oh, well, you get attention because of your sculptures. A lot of people don't know who's behind the actual sculpture. It's a Black woman making it. People think that I'm a Black man, and I've gotten that often. A lot of Black women, even in community with Black women, have to work a lot harder, even to just be heard in certain rooms. Black women have to sometimes get a check from somebody of stature in order to be deemed important, which is frustrating. To people who say that art isn't for them, I would ask why. Everything that we do is art. Obviously, I'm biased because I'm an artist. Architects are artists. I feel like musicians are artists. I feel like stylists and makeup artists are artists. You have to use your creative juices, your creative part of your mind, in order to build anything, to create anything. So I think that everybody is an artist in their own way.